Across England, more than 7 million pathways are waiting for treatment. Behind every number is a patient, and a pathway that has to be tracked, day after day. The problem was never effort, it's that no one can see the whole picture in time. And it's felt right across your trust or health board. Patients wait longer and risk being lost in the system. Operational teams firefight from spreadsheets with no single view, and boards are accountable for numbers they can't fully trust. They all need the same thing: one view of the truth. Your data already exists. It's just trapped, scattered across a dozen systems that don't talk to each other, spreadsheets, manual validation, reports that are out of date within hours of being run. When the picture is fragmented, patients fall through the gaps, and teams burn out chasing them. This is what we do differently. Insource Patient Pathway Plus takes data from every source system along the patient pathway, your electronic patient record system, your patient administration system, community systems and disparate clinical systems such as theatres, pathology and radiology, and unifies it. Through more than 20 automated transformations, every pathway is rebuilt to national standards, cross-checked and made auditable. The result is the unified data layer. One platform, one view of the truth. Joined up pathway data for referral to treatment and cancer in near real time. Because dashboards built on broken data are still broken, we fix the data first. Most tools tackle one slice of the problem. One validates pathways, another cleans them, but they're point solutions, sitting on data that's still fragmented. We unify every source into one data layer, so you don't fix a single pathway type, you see them all. Referral to treatment, non-referral to treatment, cancer, one connected environment. Point solutions fix a symptom. We fix the foundation. Patient Pathway Plus is the operational layer that sits on top of your existing systems. A single view of the truth for every elective and cancer pathway. Statutory returns and your daily patient tracking list, produced automatically. National and local business rules applied to every pathway every day. And intelligent workflow so the right patient is actioned at the right time and no one is missed. For elective care, Patient Pathway Plus gives you near real-time, cross-checked visibility of every referral to treatment and non-referral to treatment pathway. A live patient tracking list you can filter by specialty, by cohort, by breach risk. It handles millions of data quality checks a day, so the numbers you report are the numbers you trust. And it's built to look forwards, not backwards, surfacing the patients approaching a breach while there's still time to act. And not just one list. Patient Pathway Plus delivers targeted PTLs for every team. Surgical, specialty, breach risk, validation, and multidisciplinary teams, putting the right information in the right hands at the right time. At Royal Papworth Hospital, Patient Pathway Plus became the single view of the truth for elective care. In just 7 months, the waiting list fell by 18%. Referral to treatment performance climbed from 62 to 72%, and data discrepancies dropped from 2,000 to barely 100. Cancer is different. It's time critical. 62 days, 31 days, 28 to diagnosis, with patients crossing multiple teams in a single day. Nationally, the 62-day standard sits at 70%, against a target of 85%. Patient Pathway Plus Cancer Pathway Management tracks every pathway against every standard, in real time, generating cohorts of the patients at risk of breaching, flagging the next event for each one, so nothing and no one is missed. NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde, Scotland's largest health board, went live with PP Plus Cancer Pathway Management in just 7 months. Within 4 weeks, the longest diagnosed cancer waits fell by 42%, and the cancer teams saved 76 hours of reporting every single week, 42% fewer of the longest cancer waits, an 18% shorter elective list, 76 hours of reporting time given back every week. This is what happens when teams stop reacting to yesterday's data and start managing tomorrow's pathway. And it works with what you already have. Patient Pathway Plus is vendor neutral and application independent. It connects to any combination of EPR, patient administration, and clinical systems. No rip and replace. We integrate the data, not the systems, with data updates in near real time and continuity even when your source systems change. And why stop at waiting lists? Gooroo Planner, our advanced demand and capacity module, lets you plan the future with confidence. Every specialty, week by week, even patient by patient. Model demand against real capacity. Test scenarios to hit your targets. And watch the impact on waiting times with evidence-based algorithms the board can trust. And with AI now built into Patient Pathway Plus, you can ask your data in plain language. Ask which specialties will breach in 6 weeks and get the answer in seconds. Say goodbye to static dashboards. Embrace the art of the possible. One view of the truth, across the whole trust. Patients seen sooner with no one lost in the system. Operational teams with real visibility and ownership of their data. And a board that can finally trust the numbers and the decisions built on them. How is all this possible? Because we solve the root cause, data quality. Get the data right and everything else follows. Trusted pathways, accurate reporting and confident planning. Patient Pathway Plus. See sooner, act faster. Book a demo at insource.co.uk.